How did you like my piece? Um, right now, you might see a lot of colors, and that's okay. But I just want to show you what I did, and then we'll do one together. How about that? The first thing, I made a beat down here. Had low rhythms and then a higher rhythm. And then I decided to put it on the first part of the beat and then sometimes not. And I really liked the sound of it. I played it over and over again and I said, I really like it. Next, you'll notice I have lines here, 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 and here. I made a bass line. I decided I like hot dog, stay at home. 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 Then I took my bass line and I put chords on top of it. So I just put 2 more notes on top of it so I heard a sound. So I did hot, stay, hot, stay. And I put chords on every other part of the beat, every other note. And then when I was done, I decided to use my bass line notes here and there to make sure it sounds good. So I started with red and I just went up and down every other note. Notice I had teal here and made sure I used a lot of teal, but used other notes too. Then I had my purple note here, and I still used a lot of the other notes here too. And then I went back. See, I still used a lot of purple up here. And then I went back down to this bassline color and used a lot of the bassline notes, but other notes too. So I really enjoyed it. So let's make another one together. So the first thing I want to do is create a beat. And most of the time, I just want to put it in the beginning of the boxes to keep a steady beat. And I want to do something fun. I might add and I can do anything I want and change the notes. I might change it up a little bit. So it's on the end of each one, but that's just my preference. Really decide what you like. Don't rush through it. At this point, I would stop the video and go to SNMAKER, and now it's your turn to make a beat. Okay, now we're back. Let's make a bass line. Take any rhythm that you like. You know you had to start on red and add a rhythm. So I might want to do something fast. Da da, toilet paper, and then a long da 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 da, toilet paper, hot dog. Let's listen. I like it. Da 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 da. Now I'm gonna go to the G, the teal note. And your notes can be anything. Just the biggest thing is you want to make sure your bass line's the same color. Next one, I want to go to. Now this is my preference. You could have gone to a different note, but I wanted this one. And I'm actually going to add on the. So I want short sounds and long. So now this is my bass line. I picked these tones and I made sure they're all in the same color. Okay, for my bass line. So your rhythm can look different. It can be like that. It could be all of them. Okay. It could be a few of them. It could be dog. So that one's like hot dog, chocolate milk, hot dog, chocolate milk. But I like toilet paper, hot dog. Okay, so once you feel good, you are ready to think of a rhythm and a bass line. Pause this and create a fun bass line. Next, it's time to make chords. Chords are taking your bass line and adding 3 notes to it. So you have the first note right here. So you would decide where you're going to add the other 2 notes. You have to make sure that you leave a space in between. So if I'm going to do a chord here, I have the red. Now I'm going to play a yellow. And then I put my every other note, teal. You'll notice there's a white note in between. If not, it's going to sound mushy. Look. Okay? And I might want it a couple of times. Let's listen to how that sounds. Okay? Toilet, so toy, pay, dog. It's not toilet paper. It's not all in the same one. I just put it on a few. Let's try it here. Every other note. And you can decide where you want to put it. Just make sure there's a space in between every chord. And you can decide to change the rhythm of it if you want. It's up to you. Let's go crazy here. What is that going to sound like? Get ready for it. It's like loud in your face. So take a break, and it's your turn to add chords to your bass line. Have fun. Okay, now it's time to make a melody. When you make a melody, you want to use the notes that are in your colors already. But we're going to make it a little higher. So here's red, but let's start in red up here. And you don't have to stay on the same notes all the time. You can go up and down, but just make sure you're using some of the notes that are in the chord and in the bass line. So do. Sorry. I might. Let's listen to it. Notice that for my melody, I'm going up and down, and I had fun. Also made sure some of those red notes were in there so it sounds good. Some of those, I used some of the yellow notes and are in there from the chord. I used all the notes that I could think of that would sound good with that chord. And I know it will sound good because if I'm using the notes that are either in the chord, okay, or notes outside of the chord, it'll sound nice. Okay, so I might just want to end on this. Okay? And that's my preference. You could change things around. You don't have to have melodies on every single part of it if it sounds like too crazy. You just want to make sure it sounds fun for you. I hope you take a moment, pause, think about how you want to add a melody. Enjoy.